A sanitation worker dumped a sack of venison into the sewer. The next second, the filthy water began to surge and churn violently. It was clear this was the main nest of the monstrous kuo fish. The two men immediately decided to head back to the surface to grab insecticide. But the moment they opened the door, a powerful current swept one of them away. Realizing something was wrong, Dashan desperately tried to save his teammate, but he had no idea the kuo fish in the water had already launched their attack. Within seconds, his teammate was devoured completely. Panicked, Dashan scrambled up the pipeline to escape. Then he shoved a hose deep into the sewer and, without hesitation, poured tons of concentrated sulfuric acid inside. Almost instantly, a massive explosion erupted underground. The kuo fish were blown to pieces. Everyone thought the crisis was finally over. But one kuo fish had survived. Her husband came home from work and ate the meal. Soon after, he felt sharp pain in his abdomen. The couple assumed it was just an old stomach problem acting up. They had no idea what was coming. The next day at a banquet, he suddenly began bleeding heavily from his nose. Then it felt as if something was trying to burst out of his skull. Within seconds, he collapsed to the ground and stopped breathing. The guests were horrified. Police quickly sealed off the scene and took the body away. After 3 days of laboratory investigation, scientists discovered his body was filled with massive amounts of mutated kuo fish eggs. These low-frequency mutated parasites could inject neurotoxin through the pores of the skin. Once inside a host, they reproduced at an alarming rate, feeding on the host's organs until the body was completely hollowed out. Even worse, they could spread through the city's water supply system. If left unchecked, the entire city would face total devastation. Brother Chang rushed to the water authority to report the emergency. Shockingly, the director dismissed his warning as exaggeration. With no other choice, Brother Chang sought help from a biologist. Fortunately, the biologist already had a solution. Soon, Brother Chang and his teammate located the kuo fish nest. Inside were millions of fully mature creatures. Chang cut the high-voltage power line above them, electrocuting a third of the swarm instantly. They pushed deeper into the sewer and dumped large quantities of drug-laced minced meat into the wastewater. After climbing back out, they poured huge amounts of high-octane gasoline into the sewer and set it ablaze. In the end, the kuo fish were completely destroyed in the inferno, and at last the crisis was finally over.